What's up, guys? Toby again, 50 Baits. Today, recap yesterday or day before, whatever it was, we made our swim baits. Also yesterday I made, get my glove off. We made some of my favorite crawl colors. This is the 3.5 inch AR crawl that I love, and this is the 4 inch Ecto Craw, both from Angling AI. I like it too. I use it more as a trailer. It's 4 inches, a lot bigger with your claws, so as a trailer I like it better if you want more bounce and stuff. So we're going to shoot the 4 inch AI crawl, the Ecto Craw, and for a bonus we're going to throw in the leftovers from that color. We're going to throw it in and make some nids or flatworms. Got the colors almost ready, so shouldn't have to wait as long. We'll have the Ecto Craw mold. Beautiful mold, makes a beautiful bait. To me, I use it more, like I said, as a trailer. You can use it any other way you want as well, but like you can flip it, you can do all that stuff with it as well. Here lately, the 3.5 AR crawl has been big for me, because like I said, we've been fishing it on a swing head, and it's just been great. Great. Not saying this one isn't, but I like the 3.5 better, but this is an order, and the guy wanted watermelon red on the bottom and an orange on top with red and black flake. So mixed up some orange. It was a little bright. I darkened it. It's got some black flake and some red flake. I don't know if you can see it, but anyway, he wants that as the top color. So to me, I would put that on bottom, but it may wind up being even better this way. I don't know. So like I said, I get requests sometimes, and I'm like, okay, and they turn out pretty good. So you never know till you try it. And I'm betting on the scraps from my red and over green pumpkin that I'll make a lot. I'm betting that is going to be, I don't know, we'll see, maybe an orangish, brownish color. So these will be shot with a bass tackle injector. Oh, they're pretty close, so we're going to go rock with that. Dual injector as usual for dual colors. Everybody knows that, or I think they do. We'll pop that in and just start seeing what we get. Yeah, let's do that. So again, he wanted a watermelon red on bottom, which caught me a little bit by surprise, but whatever. For the 3.5, it doesn't matter to me as much, because you can flip that bait over a lot easier and just use the other side. For the Ecto Craw, I guess you can as well, but I wouldn't, but maybe that's just a thing for me. So anyway, we're going to make these colors for this guy. Blending block we'll need for our dual injector, of course. Make sure it's ready to go. Oh yeah, good and smooth. Right. We'll peek at that in a minute once we get this shot. See how it's looking. Alright, it is, I don't know how it is where you are today, but it is a hot day today. Not as humid though, so it's not as bad. But got some little updates from my Louisiana boys. We have got to get some rain, man. Got to get some rain down there. Alright, the top. I keep wanting to put that watermelon red on top, so a little weird to me, but they're pretty close in temperature. We're going to go ahead and shoot these things. Don't need a whole lot, because I got one mold of the Ecto Craw. I don't have a lot of molds of it. I just got to make sure I put it on correctly. Swing it around, swing it around. Alright, quick, easy shoot. May seem a little weird, but like I said, I've shot baits for people, and when they ask for certain colors, and they may be a little strange, but once you shoot them and see them, you're like, oh, it's a pretty good color. So this guy messaged me and said, hey, I've been reading about colors on crawfish and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, all right, we'll make them for you. So that is what we just shot. And we're hoping everything turned out good, which usually Angling AI molds are pretty good. I don't have any problems with them. A little fluke mold can give me a hard time every now and then, but other than that, it shoots great. Just wish we had a way it wasn't as messy shooting your double. That's why I take the blending block to it, so I don't have to drag that plastic while it's draining off all over the place. So here is our colors. Orange with red and black flake, and again watermelon red. And I hope I remembered, yeah, I put it right in the mold, so it should be good to go. And let me start this plastic. Or check on this plastic. And again, this is just going to be our scraps from the other one, the red and the green pumpkin. And I believe, told y'all, man, Shrek State, I loved that movie when the kids were watching it when they were young. I'm pretty sure we're going to get a brownish color, who knows. Looks like it may be a brownish orange, but we'll melt it on down to see. When you remelt, you do get some bubbles. No big deal, so we'll just cook it up pretty hot and let them bubbles come to the top. Try to get rid of them. Let's see what we got in our 4-inch Ecto Craw. Oh, it come out crazy again, but there's the bottom. They never come out perfect for me. Ever, ever, ever. Anyway, the bottom, our watermelon red. And there's the top that he wanted in the orange. Let me put this mold back together, because I'll knock these little things and they just drive me crazy. But maybe that's just me. Maybe I just have issues. So anyway, there's our top color. Orange, red, black flake. I probably should have went with more black maybe. And the watermelon red. I may add some more black flake. You can see a little of the red now. It's hard to get it on camera half the time with glares and all kind of stuff. But not a bad color. I think it'll catch. Me personally, I'd have had the orange on bottom, watermelon on top. That's just me. Because again, like we talked about before, your colors change a little bit when you laminate them with other colors. And I think that watermelon red, being a little darker, would be, I think, would be better on top. That's just me. But whatever he wants, that's what we're going to give him. So, blam. Like I said, some people have colors that I would never think would catch fish. If you got it, let me know in the comments if you got any crazy colors that isn't common that you catch fish on. And here is our leftovers from the other craws. It's a brownish color, probably almost like a funky Carolina pumpkin. I sort of like that. Give it just a few more seconds in the microwave, and we're going to pour some Neds like we usually do. Like we usually do. Need that there. I propped this bait up to the side. I ain't even had this camera down, did I? Nope. So the whole time I was injecting, you had no clue what was going on. My fault. Sorry. But I always prop this little bait up, or this little mold, prop this little mold up, keep the plastic to the front of it. To fill that head in, get rid of some of this junk that's in my way. I can move this back, or maybe you can see. And again, it's sort of like a little thicker, a little richer now that it's mixed in. And that was our green pumpkin over my red. It's like a strawberry and red that I mixed from MF. Let's see what it looks like in a Ned. I think it'll be a great color. I think. I've been wrong, but I think. Again, I propped this bait up to keep the head full and pour the tail really thin so it gives it that action. Which there's videos on it if you want to go back and look. But this little bait's been pretty good, and like I said, for a long time I was like a Ned bait, blah blah blah, but there's times they're very effective. I was just late to the party, I believe. Like I said, we pour it with it tilted, and it makes that plastic stay down towards that head and makes the tail really thin, which gives it that more action than a traditional Ned bait. Just makes it flop. Gives it that little wiggle waggle that you don't get from other Ned baits. And again, if you don't know, if it's your first time, these are from Moose Ridge Molds. Find them on Facebook. It's actually a worm mold, but I just pour them as a Ned. I pour them as a worm as well, but this little Ned has been great for some guys. Got a couple guys that fish tournaments, and they're like, man, I love that bait. So we're going to keep using them. I'm not a big Ned guy, so like I said, I was late to the party on those. I've got to shoot a couple more of those Ectos. Like I said, great bait too. I like the little, I don't know why, but I love this little bait. Sort of like a little speed crawl. But again, it's the way I fish them. I almost burped again while I was talking. I think it's my belly telling me I'm hungry. And again, these are a little bit bigger all the way around. Forgive that little top piece. I'm about to hang them up to cure. But it's a difference in size. Like I said, this mold just makes a beautiful bait. But it's a little bit bigger claws. I like it for a trailer, especially if I'm using a finesse jig or an arky jig, whatever you want to call those things. I like those on that. Now, the 3.5 I have liked a whole lot more with the swing jig. Love it on a swing jig. You can pitch it. I guess both of you can do everything with that I'm talking about. But either way, both great baits. And I'm going to pour some more of these Neds because that color is actually not bad. I'll let you see the bait better than just looking at a glass. But that's not a bad little color. It ain't great, ain't bad. Got the best of both worlds in it. Pretty decent pours too. Still setting up, I don't want to lean it too far. Like I said, I just prop it up. Oh, shoulder. I just prop that back end up to keep it angled down. If I'm pouring my other bait that I love so much, what I call a little flat worm that I drop shot, I keep it flat now because I want full coverage on it. For these, like I said, I want the head filled in, but I want that tail thinner. It's almost like just a shell. And that's about it. So we'll start hanging these to let them cure. I usually let them cure at least overnight, maybe a little longer. But if you have a crazy color, or not crazy, this ain't crazy, but it's different. I would rather have the orange on bottom. If you have a color that you've used that isn't a common color, Comment below, let me know. And of course, while you're here, give me a like and a subscribe, guys. It just helps me out. Helps me out a lot. It's growing a little bit. I think I'm at like 200 subscribers or something. I appreciate it, guys. I really do. Because you don't have to watch this or look at this mess right here. I appreciate you doing it. Clean out my injector and we'll pull these Neds out. And it'll be off for the weekend. I don't really have no plans because I still ain't got a whole lot I can do right now. I mean, I can go out a couple hours for it, get a bunch of swelling or whatever and get some pain, so no major plans. I hope y'all do. I hope y'all have a good weekend. Got something to do. Should be getting, what is it, close to the end of summer, I believe, now? Maybe? I mean, it's still, down here it's going to still be hot as crap, but for a little while. But that just means we're getting closer to teal season. Them ducks. I love the fish, but I love the ducks, man. The ducks are in my soul, I believe. I've been duck hunting for, God, who knows how long. Alright, here's our Neds. A little bonus action here. Let's go on this side. That's the first one I poured. Yeah, that's not a bad color, man. Not a bad color at all. Almost has a, almost gives you a root beer look or a scuppernog type. That is not a bad color at all. And again, that is the leftovers from our green pumpkin, green flake, and our strawberry / red that I poured. That's just the leftover plastic. So again, if you've got the money to throw that stuff away, do it. But I reuse it, man, because like I said, even if I don't fish it, somebody will. I don't have to sell them. I can give them to somebody at the boat ramp or high school team. But that is a pretty good color, man. I like that. But it's a little bit darker than, say, your traditional root beer or scuppernog. I like it. Real good color. Might have just came up with something. I don't know. I ain't gonna say came up with something. This is not an accident, but it's not, what you call it? Wasn't intentional, but the original bait was intentional. This is not intentional, but that'd be a hard color to recreate, to be honest with you. I do a lot of color matching for guys that can't find a certain color in a bait they're looking for. I'm glad nobody brings something like this. That'd take me forever. But I appreciate you guys watching, man. Like I said, let me know if you got some crazy colors or if you got some colors you want to see. I get time, we'll do them up. I appreciate it. Appreciate you watching. Again, if you don't mind, like and subscribe, like a broken record, but growing slowly, and I appreciate the help. Appreciate you guys watching. And now you know the deal. Let's go catch some fish. Have a good day.